I'm Lauren Wanko. Welcome to Backstage Live on the Saturday Early Show. And chat room, Celtic Thunder is finally here. Guys, our chat room has been waiting desperately for you. Thank you all for being with us today.
Pleasure.
This is a great spot. I know that, Rick, I think a lot of people in chat rooms are really jealous of me right now. What do you think?
I think they're just very happy that the guys are here. They've been waiting all morning. They watched the broadcast and heard the song. So I think they'll take this.
So let's get right to chat room questions. What's the first one you got for me?
The first one is from Lauren Pfeiffer. What was your favorite thing to do in Texas?
We all went bull riding in Texas, and Sharon said the insurance didn't really cover us, and I won. It was 5 seconds. I stayed. Neil came second. Damian came third. That was good fun. Ryan broke a rib in the midst of it all.
I battled on.
This was in the middle of the tour too.
I was washing my hair.
I wasn't. Washing his hair.
You know, George, we were talking about bad hair days. I'm sure that's an issue for you, huh?
They told me they wouldn't ask this. They said they would not mention it.
Bad hair life. I mean,
He's got a lot of combs, yeah.
Cloudy in Germany has a question for Paul. How did you manage to set the bus on fire?
This is news to us.
well, Cloudy from Germany. Damian shouldn't be tweeting as much as he is. They say it's 4 minutes on the popcorn pack, but it's actually not. It's only 2.5. So when you get your popcorn pack, don't believe them. They're out to do you. So just put your popcorn in for 2.5 minutes and your bus will be fine. So thank you, Claudie, for that one. And thank you, Damian, for tweeting ridiculous things. I can't wait to get to the computer.
Thomas Lockie asks, how did you guys get started?
Well, we went to open auditions. Our producer Sharon Bryan and musical director Phil Coulter held auditions the length and breadth of Ireland and Scotland in 2007. Basically looking for 5 at that time Celtic men, as she called them.
Manish, did you say?
Men.
Oh, I thought you said manish. I thought,
No, men, like cavemen type stuff. And that's what she got, and here we are. So basically that answers your question, I hope.
So, from Celtic Bear, is there really going to be a Christmas CD this year?
Yes.
Yeah, there is. There's. I think as soon as we go home, we're going on to record it. So we've got the tracks, the track list, and it's kind of exciting, you know. But yeah, it'll be out next year. It's good fun.
It'll actually be out this year.
We're going to have it for Christmas.
It will be out for Christmas. Yeah, it will be out for Christmas.
And if not, we'll have it definitely for January. Thank you, Celtic Bear.
Did you guys get any sleep last night?
Well, Damian and myself spent 8 hours in Atlanta airport, and we got to our hotel at about 12, and we were up at 4 this morning. And look, would you know it? We look great.
And also the hotel which we stayed in had a lovely nightclub on the floor above us. So that was great, especially because we were trying to sleep.
Yeah.
But it was good because it finished at 3:30, and we had to get up to 4:30, so it was fine. We got the hour's sleep. Which,
You know?
Okay, another question from Lauren Pfeiffer. Paul, did you have any dance training prior to learning tap dance or doo-wop canoe, or was that all taught to you?
Tell me about Dana.
What are you getting at there, Lauren? Of course I had dance training. Did I not look like I did? Yes, no, I hadn't technically gone for training when I was younger or anything like that, but I had done a little bit of Irish dance prior to it, but we won't go into that either. So thank you, Lauren.
check that out online. YouTube.
Damian, did you ever spend a night in the haunted room of the castle?
No, certainly not. They were gonna. They said they were gonna put me on there, but no, that wasn't gonna happen. I wouldn't have slept the whole night. So. Nada. Because it was haunted, exactly. So, not a good idea.
I wouldn't have slept in there either.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
And yet he looks like Harry Potter. You would have thought he'd be okay.
So, Ryan, whose audition did you think was the best?
Apart from mine, obviously. Whose was the best? George is.
Do you want to give us a recap of your audition?
Oh, you did Jesus Christ Superstar?
Judith.
I love that show.
you go.
Can you give us a little?
Go on.
Give us a
I want you to care
Top of
about.
a hat.
Andy Lloyd Webber has
Bandit.
contacted me and said never again. So unfortunately not. But someday, if any Broadway producers are looking in and they want me to be Judas someday at Broadway, give me a call. There you go.
I would go and see it. That's for
There you
sure.
go. That's
Yeah,
one.
there's
That's
one.
guaranteed one person in the crowd at least.
We'll all go. We'll definitely go.
We'll definitely go for a laugh.
You'd have 7, and Rick, you would have to go, right? So
So that's at least a row. Well,
I don't even know. Is that a full row? I don't know, Rick. That's a good question for you.
a row of a section.
Okay.
Not at our gigs. Our full rows are about 75, 80. Yeah, we're playing the big places.
Katie Bing wants to know from Damian, with your being so busy with work, have you had time to get your driver's license?
Not yet, but I'm before I came over, I started to work on it. I sent away for my provisional, so I'm gonna, as soon as I go home now, I'm really this year, I'm gonna learn to drive, and I'll be driving by
24.
the end of the that's next year. So I'll be hopefully I'll be driving by the end of the summer.
Well,
But
I think you've got some great driving instructors here. What do you think?
There you go.
Well,
Just don't buy a car off Neil.
Yeah. Just check your finance first.
to be fair, I was in a golf cart in Florida, which Damian was driving, and he reversed into several other golf carts, so I will never get in a car with him ever again.
He's fully qualified at driving us mad, if that's any. Yeah, that was pretty lame.
You don't need these.
Sure, we have one of those, right, Rick?
Maureen J. asks Neil, what do you
question
do
for me,
for
thanks.
fun aside from music?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
What do you do for fun?
Besides music, I play a game called snooker, which you probably haven't heard of. It's sort of like billiards or pool. It's an old English game.
Are you looking for her to answer back?
I like Guinness too. Can you elaborate on that question? I did. Yeah.
While Maureen gets back to you, Keith, did you see the Dutch flag at Toronto's DVD?
Yes, I did. It was great to see our Dutch fans there.
What colour was it?
No, it wasn't their national flag. It was a flag just saying Dutch across it.
I saw it. Definitely, we did all see it. We were all joking. It was the red, white, and blue one. It was lovely.
The two ladies in the front, weren't they?
And yeah,
They're actually
I
on
think
the
they've.
DVD.
Do you know what? Actually, about that, they've set up a website. There's a Dutch following now. We've got a strong Dutch following over there. So thank you very much for that, and look forward to checking out the website. And we're going to be keeping an eye on you.
Janka and Ati, I think, are the two names. So thanks for that, and thanks for keeping us going in Europe as well. The more fans we get, we're happy for that. Exactly.
You guys have quite a following in Germany as well. Aren't you trying to learn the language?
No, certainly not.
George speaks the language.
Un poco. That's Spanish. As
Well, I mean, it's still impressive that you're trying to squeeze that in with all of these tours.
And all the instruments he plays as well.
Say hello to all our German.
Ja, wie geht's alle deutsche Leute?
Claudie is actually from Germany. She sent in a question already. Memory. Not a mem.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you, Sean.
Rick, what else do we have? Any other questions?
Keep it rolling.
You got, yeah, all right. Just cut us off.
Don't censor them either. I can see you censoring them.
Rating them.
But you name your new guitar in Pittsburgh.
My new guitar in Pittsburgh. Which guitar did I buy in Pittsburgh? Oh, the bass. Betsy the bass. It's a lovely jazz bass. I'm going to use it to record with. I needed it. It's one of my very large collection. Now I have 19 guitars, and my mum's probably going to go nuts when I bring another one home. But
Electric bass.
electric bass, yeah, jazz bass.
Kim Piper asks Paul, what happened with the whoopee cushion?
Damian really needs to be banned from Twitter. Basically, it was quite funny actually. He said, "You're sitting on something," and I stood up, and then he placed the whoopee cushion under my bum, and I sat on it, and it made a noise. Oh, we laughed for days.
Did you then smell his flower and water came out of his
Yeah.
And he shook your hand and he buzzed.
He was wearing a big shoes as well. It was
Well, that was actually his shoes.
And then he brought out a fake ID. And
Rick, I'm getting that boys will be boys no matter what.
Topic of the day.
What else do we have from our chat room?
Okay, Terry still have your Tennessee boots?
I do. Never taken.
Now you have them on, yeah? If
Yeah,
someone has a crowbar, we could maybe get them off his feet at some stage. It'd be nice.
Shoes at the moment.
That would be improper. The saying here is you die with your boots on.
Well, kick it out.
He's very close.
Well, he's not one of them on stage yet.
I mean, to take them off, we die.
Keebler 6L asks Damian, how did he convince you to get out of that canoe?
Pretty easy.
he said. Well, this is how it went. We went onto the canoe, and we were on the canoe for about half an hour, just rowing happily. And then he said, "Get out here a second." So, fair enough, I get out on this island in like the middle of the river, and the lake. So I was kind of standing there. And then he drove away, left me there for about. He rode away.
He rode away. These aren't Irish words. Just, I want to let the people know that. This is Damian McGinty language.
Go ahead, Michael.
So, and he left me there for about half an hour, and then he came back, and I had a feeling he was going to tap me on because he said, "Leave your phone and your wallet here." So
You did that.
So I did that. I don't want to get my phone wallet with it. And then I get up and started, like, I don't know, doing some sort of dance then, just top the boat. And then Paul, actually the funniest bit of the part was Paul came down the hull.
That was the funniest part.
Who are you? You were over
Out the
your
window laughing.
creeping, a little creep hanging out the window.
Did you guys know each other before you formed this group?
No.
You know, I have to say,
I'd met Neil. That's right. We'd worked together prior to Celtic Thunder.
but you would never know because you guys have such an amazing chemistry, and you would think that you were all lifelong
If we hadn't known
friends.
each other, we would never have done this.
Right.
Because that's basically, because now we know what each other's like. But we're stuck, so we have to do it. So.
So you're saying if you knew each other beforehand, you would say no way to this group?
No chance.
It's true. Don't know what you're laughing at.
I've got,
Oh, really?
I've got financial problems. I would have said yes.
Plus, he's got a wife that wants rid of him, so, you know.
Well, this certainly helps then, right, with all the tours.
It keeps me away from the doors.
Do you at least buy her great gifts while you're touring?
I do, but I never take them home.
He gets her knives and pots and pans.
I got her a
Every
ball,
woman's dream.
I got her a bowling ball, a set of golf clubs.
It's a beer.
Yeah. Every woman's dream. What else do we have, Rick?
We have Pro Volunteer asks, did you guys plan on spinning your kilts as hard as you could without falling off balance in the video?
Where's the question? Do we plan it?
No,
No.
plan that beautiful spin in your kilts.
Yeah, well, of course. I mean, everything we do is choreographed. Nothing happens spontaneously. And we are so choreographed and very good at remembering stuff that at this point we never make mistakes.
We're perfect in every way.
You know, I also love like the theatrical element to your concerts too. It really, I mean, as a Broadway lover, it does kind of remind me of being at a show, and I think that appeals to a lot of people. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, there's always been from the start that there's been, you know, a mixture of different elements within a Celtic Thunder show, and, you know, that whole, there is, I mean, as we see in the new show and its entertainment as well, it's probably gone up a notch to more Broadway style than ever, you know, which is great because it gives, when we're touring around the country, a lot of places we go to, you know, people may not have been to Broadway or got the opportunity to see a Broadway show. So we hope we're bringing a wee bit of that in our own sort of Celtic way to them as well, you know.
And aside from anything else, like, I mean, when we were putting together the show, our producer was very adamant that no matter what she put out, whether it was the first show, Celtic Thunder, or whether it was this, It's Entertainment, that it was a show that would stand up against any Broadway show out there. And I mean, that's the standard and the quality that we're looking to achieve constantly and look to maintain.
I know everybody asks you guys this, but do you fight over what songs to sing? Since really your album covers, 6 decades worth of music. How do you decide?
You know, once they're on CD, we don't get the choice. You've got to sing those ones. Oh, was that another question? Well, you know, we've got a huge input in what we're allowed to sing. So, and it'd be fair to say that anything that likes of Damian or Paul or Ryan would be singing is something that I wouldn't be singing, and, you know, likewise for each other.
Yeah, and the fact, I mean, we're going, as you say, there's a span of 60 years. There's quite a few songs there to pick from. So, you know, we've got a great choice. And what we try and do is choose songs as well that people are familiar with and have grown up loving as well. You know, because then, you know, when they hear us sing it, you know, it triggers some thought or you know, some memory from the past, and that's what we want to do.
And aside from anything else, like we have Sharon Brown, our producer, and Phil Coulter, like our musical director, and both of them, would have very definite ideas as to what direction they want the show to go in. For example, obviously with this new show, It's Entertainment, it was very much a case of, popular classics, and they had an idea as to what songs they wanted us to sing, and they were put forward to us. And, if there's a song there that we don't particularly want, or it just completely makes our skin crawl, obviously it's going to be taken out, because, at the end of the day, we have to sell it, and we have to tour with it, and, if we're not going to be happy with it, then there's no point in singing it. So it's very much a team effort, but, saying that, the boss still decides.
Hi, boss.
She's close by, wouldn't you? Yeah.
We love our boss.
We're all so happy, boss.
How many people did you guys compete with in terms of the audition process?
7 million and 7.2.
7.2
Yeah,
million.
was it 7? Yeah.
I think it eclipsed American Idol.
Yeah.
No, we're only joking. How many, Sharon?
There was 7 at mine.
7.
Seven!
And the 7th guy was actually dumb. He couldn't speak, so that was a bit kind of good.
Each day. And how many? This 250, chat room if you can't hear. Between 250 and 400 a day. And how many days? 6 days.
As much as that?
That's
Work
pretty
that out
incredible.
quickly by 6.
Listen, there is a reason why I'm holding the microphone and not my glasses. Oh, you are? The Broadway ex-accountant?
Yes, that's...
And that was going to be my next question. You guys are so talented and have been so successful prior to this group. How do you find a way for your own individual style musically to shine through in a group where oftentimes you do have to kind of conform to the group standard?
Well,
No real songs are actually picked. Like I won't do like a song like Paul will do, like a Botticelli song, or I won't do like a theatrical song that Ryan will do. I'll probably do a song that's more guitar based or more folky or poppy rock. Damian will do songs. We all pick songs that are more suited to us, because as Paul was saying beforehand, if you're singing a song you don't particularly like or isn't your style, you won't put it across as good as you can.
and aside from anything else, that was the whole point of this particular production. Sharon didn't want a boy band like that all sang the same, and sounded the same. She wanted people in the group that represented different genres of music, and that's what she's done. So obviously myself, I'm a little classical crossover. Ryan would be, the kind of theatrical singer, so we all kind of got different tastes and different styles. And then, of course, when we come together as a group, we have to, I suppose, give a little bit of leeway left, right and centre in order to make the sounds as good as it is. So, it's a case of just giving and taking, and can we move on?
Okay, I'll cut you off. Rick, on that note, any other chat room questions?
There's tons of them.
But I think we have to let the gentlemen go and take a break before they sing their encore on air.
One more before we go.
Yes.
Come on, give us
One more from Evangeline McSee. She says, "Yes, Keith, confess. What is your middle name?" Okay.
Mary.
There you go. That's the answer.
All right. Celtic Thunder, you guys are fantastic. Thanks so much for being with me this morning. Great energy, especially this early in the morning. I can't wait to see your encore performance.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And chat room, thank you.
Stop twittering, Damian.